Any consequence? Are we working? I believe we are live. We are live? Oh, I just realised how much of an echo I have in this room. Cool. All right, let's get the tweet out and then let's start cracking on with this. Shall we? Yeah, sorry. Right, we are now live coding on the @HighType website. Come check it out. What emoji should I use for excited? Don't know. Whatevs. And then a couple of links. Always the fun bit, this bit is. I just realised that the link hasn't changed on the YouTube one. Never mind. How do I share Twitch? I can never remember how you share Twitch. Go away, Cortana. I suppose you can just share the dashboard, can't you? Not dashboard, the channel page. Make sure that goes to the right place. And then we are... Nope, that user don't exist. Clearly it does, because that's me. Cool. There we go. Right, we are now live, blah, 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 da, 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 da. Cool, go, right, tweet sent. What are we doing today? That is the question, apart from my god-awful lighting, which is completely jerry-rigged last moment. So, you know, that's good fun. So, what did we do on Monday? Monday was the last stream. So let's quickly start this up and recap what we did. Let's start up the site cannot invert. Oh, I done this last time. Not. I keep forgetting that Next.js is npm run dev, not npm run start. We use Next.js at work, and that's npm run start, not run dev. I actually know we use yarn at work. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm going on about. npm run dev. I'm an idiot. Cool. Right, let's get a browser window down here. All right, localhost 3000. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. So on Monday, what did we do? We added the blog page, which pretty cool. We added that in like record time. It felt like we did that very quickly in about 30-40 minutes, something like that. It was pretty quick out of a 2-hour stream. And then we also we added all of this stuff in, and we added the links in. And then what else did we do? We added I think it's blog/example blog post from memory. Yes. Obviously, it looks like a piece of crap, but that's a given because I designed it. So the goal for today's stream. Should we write this down? Let's write this down. I like doing these little write you down moment session things. Let's write down what the goals are for this stream. Got a couple of hours to achieve as much as possible, pretty much. Unfortunately, sorting out my lighting isn't one of them. I do need to sort that out. Right, so what is the goals for this stream? We are I'm not going to number these, they aren't going to be numbered. So let's just do little arrows. First goal is get the blog cards, as I'm going to call them, blog cards, onto the blog page. Because it's pointless being able to... not that one. It is pointless having a blog page if we don't put any blog cards on it to link to the blog pages, to blog posts. So that's numero uno priority. That is. Number two, I'm saying a lot of ums here. Thank God I'm not a public speaker. So number two is what do we need to do? What do we want to do? We want to flesh out. So we want to add the slices. Add slices to the blog post template. or the blog post. I think this type is the word, not template. Type. We'll go with type. So blog cards to the blog page. Add slices to the blog post type. And then I'm thinking maybe add images, because I wasn't going to add an image, but we can add an image. Should we add an image? Probably should add an image. Let's add an image. Screw it. Add the image to the blog post, because we haven't done one of them. And then we'll also, if we get time, so we'll have a little bit of a question mark, because I imagine, knowing how long it took me to set up the stream, to set up the blog post pages last time, knowing how long it took me to set that up, we probably will take most of the stream up just doing these three, because it took me about an hour to get the blog post set up and working on the example. So, but if we get time, we'll have a look at metadata, and we'll call it and SEO. I know absolutely F all about SEO, so it'll be good fun to sort that out. But yeah, so where do we start? I think we probably should start with our numero uno priority, which is the blog cards onto the blog page. So I think I do have some somewhere. Let me try and find. I do have a bit of an example from last time of what I want to do. Yeah, here we go. So this is example from Monday. Make sure you follow so you catch the next stream, which will be on Friday. Yeah, we'll go with Friday. So I'm thinking, see, I wasn't going to do an image, but if we're thinking of doing an image, then it probably should go by this kind of structure: your bog standard image, date, title, maybe a bit of blog crap underneath excerpt. If we're going to go for the nom-image, we could go for this or this. Or maybe we put the image on the blog post, but we don't put it on the card. That might be the better image. I might just turn this light off, because we'll go with the light off until I can get some proper lights, because it is a bit ropey, that light. Cool. So let's start work on this before my voice gives out completely. What do I want to do? So start up. I don't know this. npm run dev, not npm run dev, npm run storybook. That's the one I'm after. And then here we want Prismic sm-develop. Oh, hello storybook. And then in this tab, we'll just open up prismic.io. The wonderful headless CMS. Want to log in with email. I want to log in with my Firetype email. Don't save it. Cool. Cool. So here we are. Blog post. Random description I typed in. The slug. Added the image, and they'll be pretty simple, I imagine. What are all these? Oh, these are all the stuff that we added in from before. Cool. So now I just need to figure out. So I imagine we need to add a card for it, but see, that's how that works, blog UID. But then I'm thinking in here where it says like get static props, blog single. I'm thinking we might be able to like query for them, maybe. But I'm pretty sure you can only have one get static props per page. And also I'm kind of wondering, I'm not going to paginate it, but I'm kind of thinking, how would you paginate it in the same breath? That's just me being inquisitive. So let's have a look. Prismic get all blog posts, slice machines. Probably want Next.js on the end of that. How to query the API on Next.js. That'd be a helpful query with next slice zone. See here, they say use get static paths and use get static props, but I'm pretty sure you can only have one of them per page. So fetch content, client, single homepage, query, repeatable types by UID. Fetch all docs of type my page and pass params accordingly. Query, there we go. So Next.js damage with files and names. No, yeah, so we've done that with the other one. Query outside of the slice zone. Use get static props automatically queries top level content fields from your documents. Is this what I'm after? Maybe not. Maybe I'm after something like this. Because you can see here they're importing the query path to your API. Yeah, cool. So can I do something like that? So I'm not in the blog page. Let's get in the blog page. Cool. Right. So did they do that? I'm assuming you need to do that inside of the component. It'd be pretty crazy. I like how I have a blog page, but I never bothered to rename it to blog. It's just called home. It's a bit lazy on my part, isn't it? So let's make that into a proper component. Jam, mash the keys. Return, cool. And then we'll do, not that, paste that in. We do already have the client coming in. Prismic predictates at document type product. So if I change that to blog post, and we'll just do console.log document. Maybe I might be wrong on this, like because it's an await function. Maybe we need to put this in like a use effect. But they're not actually kind of showing it anywhere what we need to do. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked here. Renaming the stream because I gave a pretty bad name to it, I'm going to be honest. Cool. Let's see if that does a little bit better. So in pages, oh, you can query the, but I've done this already, like with get static props. Or can you do multiple of them? I don't think you can, because it says here like, so maybe they're saying, in components you can use next fetch method to query. Oh, here we go. Now we are talking. But then the thing is, this is going to be done on page, isn't it? This is going to be done on page load, where I'd rather it be done kind of on render. But the thing is, like I say, you can't. Dynamic routes with files, yes. But the thing is, like, I'd like it to be done on build and not on the page. Not build. I'd like to do it on build and not on page load, because it's just better, isn't it? You know, I don't really want. Yeah, it's just better. But you can't, like I say, you can't have multiple get static props and paths. So let's Google that. Prismic slice machines multiple get static props. Fetching multiple. Here we go. Maybe this is the struggling to think of a way to fetch multiple. Yep, here we go. Sorry, I need to. You shouldn't use get static props. Instead, query the client with Next.js and get static props. Is that what? So they're saying do it like that. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, brilliant. It goes to a 404. Just what you want. How to fetch multiple data types, we use get to static props for Next.js. You're trying to say this is a good example of where get static props might be preferable to use get static props as a point out get to only meant to fetch a single document. Here is an example of process. Can I please tell me this exists? Yes, this exists. Cool. Where are we looking? Async function, get static props. So you can do this is what we're talking about. So you can get the blog home, get single, blog, ref options. Not too bothered about particularly, if I'm honest. Post query options, posts, await client, query So if we use this, and then you return the props of blog home and the posts, and then they will go and we destructure them in. Yes, sweet. We're doing that. We are doing that. Sorry if you keep seeing me look up like this. It's me checking to see if there's any comments or chat or anything on the stream. There is very little. Just as a general FYI, there is very little going on the stream. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Let me see if I can do something. Probably not. So how do I copy link to tweet? See if that helps. I don't know. We'll go with that. Whatevs. Right, back to the task at hand. Back to the task at hand. And I want to play some music. I don't know if you'd be able to hear this or not. Just gonna have to do a quick test because that's gonna get demonetized very quickly. Cool. I don't think you can hear it. Makes my life a lot easier because I can listen to music now. Actually, maybe not a good idea. I'll start singing and then I'll get screwed massively. Right. So we know that doesn't work. So we want to get rid of that. We'll go down here. And we'll do essentially what we're doing here. So we've got the client coming. Do we have the client? Yes, we've got the client there. Async function, get static props. Identify, okay, we're going to get rid of that, so that doesn't matter. So the type in this single is just blog. So I ain't got to worry about that. Do we need to return them? I don't think we do. Let's rip that out, because why not? Insert that, so let's just sort that out with prettier. Prismic is not defined. Do we need to bring that in? Yeah, bring it in from the client. Cool, right, drop down, okay, so bring that in. And then we also want to bring in the document type multiple of blog post, I think the title is, I want to say, I can never remember. I like how I created this stuff and I can never remember what it is. It's on this page, I think. Blog hyphen post. Oh wow, I like how I got an underscore on that one and a hyphen on that one. Do well. Me being consistent as always. Cool, so now that's coming in. So we have access to the blog, which we're going to return there as just blog. And we have options to the orderings, my.post.date. I don't know. I don't know is the honest answer on that one. Posts, post.results, otherwise than the preview ref. Cool. So then up here, I don't think we want that. Or do we want that on the blog page? Yeah, because then that renders out any of the slices. So interestingly, I'm curious, looking at this, how do they do it? Do they not use a slice? No, they don't. They don't do like a slicey thing. A slicey thing. Check me out. But then that's because obviously they render the page and we render the page with the slices. Oh, this is now an interesting one. So obviously we pass the slices from here. In the block, we pass in our slices like that. But what I want to do in the middle of all of this is have a repeatable component which essentially just churns. Do you know what I mean? It just dumps all of the blog pages, the blog posts onto the page. That's the general gist of it. Now, if we do it how they show it on the GitHub, it's going to go lower than all of the slices. It'll be beneath all of the slices, which obviously isn't what we want. I want it in the middle. I want it to be your slice zone is empty. It's not empty. Oh no. So do I have to do like what happens when I bring in blog and then just console log that out? Let's just try that console.log blog. Just see what happens. Okay, so here we go. We're getting a bunch of errors, but here we get object ID, slugs, tags, data, slices. Okay, so what we could do then is just destructure out slices, but from data. So if we do that, data slices equals blog, fingers crossed. Yeah, there we go. So cool, we've got the page again. Just what I'm after. Now, I want to slot the blog posts in here, above this and beneath that. So that makes me think, how do we do that? That's the only way I could describe it. How do we do that? How do we do that? So what else do I bring in? I can bring in like posts. Was it been? Yeah, it's called posts. Cool. So then if we just destructure our posts, or console log posts, not destructure our posts. So if we console log out posts, hit that, then we've got an array. Cool. So we have an array of what? We have one, which is true, data, description, and we get the slices, got a header and a subfooter, title, which is what we're after. And I'm assuming that's all coming from here. Yeah, so title, description, slug. And obviously a bunch of components and that. So let's have a look what we got. So we've got the description, we've got the title, we've got the slices, and we've got the slices, we've got the header and the subfooter. We should also have slug, I imagine, in here somewhere. Maybe pass. Yeah, slug here. It's obviously detected that and brought it out. I'm guessing it's like a protected field or something. Well, no, it's the UID, isn't it? That's why I've called it slug, but it's not slug. It's a UID. It's a UID field. So now it's making me think like, see, that are slices for the page, which is no help. So how do you render that out? Like I said, I could pass that to a component all day long. Like I could pass that array into a list component, but then the problem is it's going to get rendered underneath the slice zone. So then that makes me think I have to like add it into the blog each time, which I'm starting to think is the only option I've got. It's not a great option though. It's a pretty weak, mediocre option to have to do. But you can see that's what they've done here. And I don't think you can like kind of break up the slice zone. If you know what I'm saying. Prismic slice zone. I mean we could do, there is like an idea I've got, but it's not a great idea. It's a pretty weak idea for what I'm thinking. But it'll be dynamic. But it's not great. So, all right, let's just screw it. Let's think of my idea. Let's do it. So if we have a look at, if we console log out, console.log slices, and then have a look at our page. Do not that. That's page info. Not interested in that. So here we've got an array. Now, when we look at the blog, so we look at the blog, and we've got above it is the title or the header, and then I'm pretty sure this is the header, and then this is like the hero section I've called, or some jazz like that. Header and page hero. That's the same. So I know for a fact that I want to put the blog posts underneath the page hero and above the contact form, the footer, and the subfooter. So my thinking is to have two slice zones. We have like a pre-blog post slice zone and a post-blog post slice zone. Creative naming, I know. That's the plan. We do that, and then we essentially have the two slice zones jam the let's just so here's the not this one, that one. So let's have a little gander in my little drawing pad room, which I love because it's just great to lay out ideas and content in. So essentially, like I said, we have our 5 slice zones in. We have it's like header, hero, I'll just call it CF for contact form, footer, and then subfooter. There are 5. What I'm essentially proposing is we take this one array, so that's an array of 5, and split it there. Well, not there, that's a pretty bad line to draw, but split it there. And we create an array of 2. And then we create an array of 3. And then we channel each of those into their own slice zone. Something like that. And then same for this one. Like that. And then in the middle here, so if this was the page structure, be something like that. Obviously, generate random stuff. In here, we jam in posts list or post list or whatever we want to call it. And then this we pass all of the blog post data array that we queried from the API. That way, when we render it out, we get our header and hero slice zone at the top, like we currently want, posts in the middle, and then a slice zone at the bottom with the remaining stuff in. Now, it will work. Whether it's a good solution to the problem is a different story, and I'm not 100% sure on that one yet. But we'll give that one a shot. Let's give that a shot. So, right, let's jump into some code. So what are these called? Because I'd like to try to do it a little bit more dynamic. Than just split the first 2 off. So I'm thinking possibly something like filter it, get the index maybe. Get the index of page hero. That might be better. If we get the index of page hero, and then we slice everything from 0 to the slice to page index, and then we capture the rest in a rest operator or spread. Rest operator, not spread operator. Yeah, maybe that'll work. So let's think about this. So we've got slices. That's what we're interested in at the minute. So we want to do something like, would it be index of? I don't think it'd be index of, would it? Could probably do it for a filter or a map. I just want to find the index of it, that's all. I don't think, could index of do it? I suppose it could do it. Let's try it. So if we did like const hero index equals blog, oh no, it's just slices, and that's slices dot index of. Is slices an yeah, it is an index. Yeah, I just wanted to check that. And we then want to do an index of. No, I don't think that would work. I don't think that would work. Why don't we just do a, if we're going to do that, we might as well do a for, no, we do want a map because we want to return the index of it. So if we did like a map, slice index, and then we did maybe slice, like I said, I want to find the index of the slice dot slice dot. I suppose it would be a would it be a for, no, it wouldn't be a for each, it would be a map because we want to return. Because then this is the map. The map goes over the entire array, doesn't it? Not, yeah, no. To be fair, if I was being really smart, I'd probably put a component in there to decide the breakpoint. But that's not something that is a good idea, really, is it? So slices.map. Right, tell you what, let's do the other bit first, and we'll come back to that. So we do like, so we want two arrays. We're gonna very creatively name these pre-blog post slices. And then post blog post slices. Oh, I think my YouTube stream has stopped. Twitch is still going. Big up the Twitch. Oh no, YouTube is still going. It's just me jamming out on it. Equals slices dot. Why isn't that treating that as an array? It's really weird. Slices dot slice. So if I did that, see, no, but that's then gonna, that won't work. Why would that work? That would not work. Because then that'll slice off the first two, which is of no interest to me at all. Or it'll slice off the first three, should I say, not the first two. Essentially just want, I swear I've done this. I think I looked at this earlier in the day, how to split an array easily. Why do I feel like I shouldn't be Googling this? Oh, I love it. Oh yeah, it would be a splice then. Oh, splice, not slice, yeah, there's difference, yeah. Oh, because it'll split it into two, so we could just do that then. So if I do const pre-blog post slices equals slices dot splice 0 to 2, and then do we'll just console log that out because why not? Console dot log pre-blog post slices. And we'll also clog out slices as well. Let's see what we get. Oh, so we get, yep, two arrays. First array. Yeah, so what? Yeah, what? No. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm looking at the first. That, I don't think that went to plan. So we got an array of two. No, yeah, what? So we have an array with sub footer in, an array with contact form of footer in. If I get rid of that, that gives me just an array with sub footer in. Am I losing the plot? We have an array, an initial array, which has just them three in. What? What? Let's get rid of that. What? Yes, we've got an array of 5. That's good. We want an array of 5. And now I want to split that to have an array of 0 and 1, and then an array of 0 and 1, and then another array of 2, 3, and 4. So why am I getting hung up on something so small? Slice, there we go. Header and page hero, boom, done. I don't know if I understood why I did that, but I didn't. So cool, get rid of that. And then if we then do const post blog post slices equals slices.slice, and then we slice off from index 2 till 5. No, would it be 4? I can never remember. Does it go by the length of the array or the index of the array? I can never remember. So then we end up with pre-blog post, and we end up with post-blog post. So then we end up with 2 arrays. We've got one with 2 in and one with 2 in. So I was wrong. We go by the length, not the index. Oh, not that one. Didn't want that one. Go away. This one. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so now we've got an array of 2. Our header and page hero, and we've got an array of 3. The contact form, the footer, and the subfooter. So now, the key fun bit is we can duplicate that, and we'll pass pre-blog post slices into that one, and we'll pass I'm getting my tongue tied, post-blog post slices into that one. There should be no noticeable difference on the page. There isn't, which is good. For once, I wanted no change on a page. That's a good thing. Cool. I'm not worried about that error at all. And then what I'm going to do here is we want to then drop this posts. We want to drop into here. So we will put it into a new component, but we'll do post.map post just so we have something to play with. P. I don't actually know what the component is. I don't know what's inside it. Post.title? We'll go with post.title and see if it works. We'll get an error. Will it scream at me? Does it scream at me? Oh, something's not working. Should have a prop. Inspect. Where's my components at? Boom. Where are you? Key slice 2, key slice 1. I love that they've just done that. That's great. Oh, so it's not actually rendering out to the page. Each child should have, here we go, posts, post.map. Okay, there is no title. That's probably why. Data, title, text, but we could pass that into a rich prismic something or other. It'll come back to me. Okay, so that explains that. So then what was actually, let me just keep that open in another tab, just so another window so I can see what I'm doing. So we want posts.map, which we've done. So we've got the post. Hey presto, that is good. In here, I'm going to be lazy and also destructure data and slug. Data will give us the title and the description, which is what it just refreshed, so I lost it. Fuck. So that's that. We're now blinding. We're now doing this. We're now just doing this. Rich text, I think, is the thing I'm after. Yes, it is. Rich text.render. Cool. So we'll take that. Boom. We're somewhere with this. Paste that in there. Import rich text from Prismic. That's not an Emmet abbreviation, I promise you that much. Okay, you're not playing ball. Where else is this coming from then? Ah, rich text comes from Prismic React.js. Sweet. You're gonna catch on? Do you wanna catch on? Oh, because you're in. Okay, cool. That works for me. We'll go with that. Data dot title, I want to say. I may be massively... Oh, we're getting somewhere. I think we're getting somewhere. Hey! You can't see me do my hands. Hey! It works. It works. We've got somewhere with something pretty quick. Well, we're 40 minutes in and we've achieved something. I think that's a record in itself. 40 minutes and we've managed to get a title mapped onto a page. Go us. Whoop, whoop. Right. That is the start of something special. I'm not going to sing because even though I can't monetize this, I don't fancy having a copyright strike. So, do that. That. There's a lot of that, and that going on right now. That, and a bit of that. Yep, that done there. Cool. So let's wrap that in a fragment. Like so. I promise I'm not trying to do a Geordie accent to it, if anyone was listening to that. So rich text data.title, we know that works, cool. We want to wrap that in a... We'll wrap it in a link tag. Because why not? Next link, is that going to import work? No, it's not going to import work. Import link from next/link. Bring that in. Like Thor. href equals slug. Oh, I'm missing the key. Okay, key equals, and we'll just throw the slug on that as well. Did that work? Oh, nope, error. The prop href expects a string or object in link, instead got undefined. Where are you coming from? Okay, let's log out the posts again. Probably should have never stopped logging them out. All right, so let's have a look at our array. Okay, where's the little thing to keep the persist logs? That's what I want. So slugs array 0. That would be a lot. Yes, maybe. I know what I'm on about. Totally not. So I need to do slugs. Yeah, I passed that in. I just need to basically give it the old destructuring treatment. Then boom. But that's not actually a link because it's not pointing to anywhere. So then what we'll do is we'll wrap that in a string. We'll make it a template literal. I never remember what it's called. And then I should be able to just put a slash in front of it. That didn't work. Oh, why didn't that work? No, actually, you shouldn't even need to do that, I don't think. If I look at say the home page, go to the bottom. Yeah, it's just slash changelog slash. Yeah. Cool. So that's that working. So then I should be able to just do like slash slug. I mean, unless I'm just being a bit of a nincompoop and it's just... Oh, wait, huh. I know why. It's not a slash blog slug. But even then, that's still not... It's not wrapping it in the link for some reason. Why aren't you wrapping in a link? Just H1. Why aren't you wrapping in the link? Okay, let's do rich text as text. And then we'll whack that in a H1. Actually, it should be in a H1, semantically speaking, if that's the right word to use there. We'll go with a H2. Pass href is missing. Okay. Oh, because that passes the ref down to the H2, doesn't it? So now that should... No, see, that's still not working either. Okay, let's have a look at that. Next link pass href. little scoot. Href, yeah, slash blog hello world. That's what I've been doing. That is what I've been doing. Where is pass href on here? I know it's in here. If the child is a custom component that wraps an A tag, if the child of link is a custom component that wraps an A tag, you must add pass href to the link. I'm not wrapping a custom link though, so I don't think I do need that. But apparently I do need that. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Let's run a quick test. Screw it. P tag test link. Where's my page? That just doesn't want to play ball, does it? Where is my link? My link. Where is it? Import link from next link. Yep, done that. Function. Yep, well, I don't need a function, but if the child, the child is not a function component with URL object. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. That's quite interesting. The link can also receive a URL format to create the URL. That is interesting. But I'm more interested in the fact that my link isn't actually displaying on the page. Okay, so let's just try that. Like just straight go to the blog page. Very basic link. Not displaying on the page for some reason. Am I missing something incredibly easy here that I'm missing out on? I feel like I'm missing out on something incredibly easy here. What's the slug called? I think it's like, nope, wrong button. Nope, wrong button. The footer. That has one on. Social links container, a link. So I do it through an a link? Oh yeah, because that's a footer link. That is. Yeah, look, link key, href, item.navigation link. And that works. I don't have to pass ref. I don't have to do anything. That just works. Okay, so that's a little bit of a gander. Turn them into rhyming stuff here. Cool. Oh, I don't want to do that. Don't do that. Console.log slug. Why am I doing that with slug? Oh, because I'm destructuring it, yeah. You can tell it's been a bit of a long day. Each child in that class name did not match. Undefined. Why are you giving me undefined? Okay. Back it up. Right, change that to post. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Just leave me the. Just leave me that, and I'm happy. Why are you complaining? Okay, yeah, you're missing the key prop. That's fine. I can handle the missing key prop. Oh, here we go. This is the page, this post that's being logged out object, and then from that object, I'd want to structure out the data, which I have done, and also want to structure out this. Oh wow! Oh my word! 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 Oh. Do you know what I did? Do you know what I did? Do you see it? It was that. I am pretty confident that if I quickly revert all of this to that, and then do my little destructuring slugs thing, and do /blog/. I am. Okay, you want me to put a parse href on that? I don't think I do need to put parse href on that, but you're gonna want me to. Okay. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna stop going A now. But hey. Okay, parse href. What difference did that make? I don't know, but it worked. So A. We are getting somewhere with this today. We are 50 minutes in and we have a working link to and fro. Let me just actually back that up, because why do I want test link? I don't want test link. I want an actual parse href back in. Throw that on that example blog post. We have a working link. Sweet. I actually feel like I've achieved something in 50 minutes. It's more than I achieved in 2 hours. But that's a lie. But it's damn near close. Damn near close. Damn straight. I do a lot of arms. I just realized that I do an awful lot of arms. So we need to make this into a new component. I could make that into see, there we go again. I could make that into a slice. And then, no, could I make that? No, that's pointless making it into a slice. That's just wasted effort. Make it into a component for the links, and we'll pass that in. We'll render it out in the links, and then, dump that on the page. Happy days. And then we can just focus on making the slices for the blog post. And then I think so just quickly looking at our little task list for today. Blog cards on the blog page. We are a good 50% there, I would say, because we've just literally got to add in. We've got to do some styling, create some components. That's a lot easier. Then we've just got to add the slices to the blog post type. Again, should be quite easy. We just got to add in the contact form and populate that, and then design the header section of the blog post, so that won't be too bad. And then add an image. We will do that on the blog post, but not. I'm not thinking of doing it on the blog page, mainly just because speed, man, speed. And then metadata and SEO. We probably will actually get time to look at today, providing I can get my my ass into gear. Pretty much. Cool. Right, let's crack on. I won't repeat a really bad joke I know about the phrase crack on. People will look bad upon me for that. Right, do I have a component? Yes, I do have a component. Sweet. Right, let's call this post link. Post links. We'll go with that. Postlinks.js. Cool. Import React from React. Just React. That's fine. Function. We'll do an export default function post links. Normal jazz. Destructure posts. Yeah. Post. Oh no, let's call it post cards actually, rather than post links. That's a bit more accurate, because they are going to be post cards in the every definition of the word. Post card, cards, not cards. Return, and then so what do we want? So we want the title, the description, the date. Do I have a date? I don't think I actually have a date on the. Do I have a date? A dater. First publication. Last publication. We'll go with first publication. That's probably an accurate. Because you want the date it was published, not the date it was modified. Yeah, cool. Right, so what do we want? To destructure out posts. We want to destructure out const the data, because that contains our title and description. Which I'm actually going to be lazy and do that here as well. Title and description. I know some people get really up in about destructuring within destructuring. I don't know if it's seen as some weird practice to do, I like it. I know it can get a bit hard to read. If I was going to start doing like this, another prop, and then did another one, and then another one, yeah, like that's a bit excessive. But like 2 layers deep, like this, like just going 1, 2, I ain't got an issue with that. I think that's fine. Maybe when you start going a bit, and then when you start mixing object and array destructuring, that's probably a bit too far for my liking. But you know, everyone to themselves. Horses for courses, isn't it? First publication date. Now my ESLint's gonna moan at me, so I'm gonna rename this to just first like camel case it. Optional step. Optional. First publication date, and then we also want slugs. To be fair, I could change it to the UID. I'm gonna see. Can I do a destructure, like an array destructure on the destructure? I don't know. And that's actually going to be posts, not post. Post, not posts. Unexpected token. Yeah, I didn't think it would let me do an array destructure. Well, it should do, because it is an array. I don't know. We want to bring the link component into here. Import link from next link. We will wrap the whole thing in a link, like so. The href will point to a template literal like we did before. I kind of missed that bit off first, which is, you know, key. Blog / and then slugs. See that? I don't know. It's not an issue because I'll just do that, and then in here I'll destructure out with it. It's going to want a key on there. I know it is, so we'll do key equals, again, the slugs. But to be fair, let's just be a little bit lazy about this, and we'll bring the UID in, and that can access as our key, UID. Annoyingly, this will annoy some people, but I do actually have TypeScript installed, and I'm not using it, so... What up? Don't shoot me, please. I don't know, TypeScript's one of them things, like, I feel like it's great when it works, but I have to use it at work, and it drives me up the fucking wall every minute of every day. Just going, you haven't imported this. Import this. This isn't quite the right type. And I get, like, it's saving me, but, like, having to define an interface every bloody component, and then you have to, like, especially when you're working from data with a GraphQL schema, you define your interface, and then you have to go trawl through your schema to try and find the exact right type that matches the exact. And then sometimes if you go one layer too high for the, oh my god, ran over. Not doing it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me not having too much experience with TypeScript, but hey ho. I just realized there's actually a URL prop in the data, like, but for some reason not being used. H2, because that's what we're doing, and we want rich text dot as text. What was it? I can copy it from this one, can't I? Data dot title. And then underneath that, we'll just duplicate that line. P. Oh, I already have it. I completely forgot that I already had a destructured description. Title and description. There we go. And then we'll put a date in. Now I'm assuming Prismic has like a way of dealing with dates. Prismic slice machine dates. Do you have? No. Okay. I was hoping that Prismic would have like a nice little easy documentation talking about dates. I just want to know how to handle dates, Prismic. That's all. I suppose it doesn't need to be Prismic, does it? Not Prismic. Here we go. Configure the date field. That would be nice and handy. And then when I use it, okay, you don't actually tell me how to use it in date templating. Boom, here we go. Prismic DOM, document.postdate, new international date format. Do you not have just a component I can pass it into? Please. That's not annoying at all, is that? Oh, you could use a library such as datefs.tn to format a date. Oh, this is going to be one of the things. JavaScript handling dates. There's got to be a good package for it. I know Moment.js got rid of it, or something got rid of it. It fell apart or went. Moment, yeah, this one here. I think that's actually been. I think Moment.js has been discontinued. Yeah, here you go. Please see project status in the docs. Yeah, it's been successfully used as of September 20. Moment was built for previous era JavaScript ecosystem. So I think they do actually recommend you to move on. Yeah, datef. This is the one that we saw there. Is this the one we saw? We saw datefs.fnstz. Is that like a popular way of doing it? And I mean, 637,000 downloads a week is good enough for me. Oh. I mean, I was already logged in, so npm install that. Let's go. While that's installing, let me get rid of this console. And we'll also post.that, and we'll bring in postcards. Not postcards, postcard. Let's get the tensing right. Postcard. There we go. And then we want to pass in post, and we'll pass in data to that. And then we'll import that. Why is that kicking off? Oh, missing key prop. Yeah, why am I passing the key in here? That makes no sense. Like, generally makes no sense. That's just me having a duh moment. I want the key. I want the UID here, and we'll use that as the key, because that's where we're mapping it. Like that. Cool. Which means I don't need link, and I don't need that. And then in here, right, I'm assuming that's installed by now. Yeah, npm run dev. And then how did they recommend to do it? Import it. I'm assuming I don't need to use require. That would be a little bit weird. Why am I erring? What was I checking? What do we want? Datefsn, datefnstz. I just want, given a date or time zone required, time to do UTC. I mean, that works for me. Why do you have to get this document? I suppose that's bringing out the... So if I just do this, and then we pass in, so what is it? Oh, time zones, if you want to pass in a time zone, but I'm not actually working with the times, I'm just working with the date. The date generally doesn't change from one place to another. Dates tend to be fairly consistent. Oh, and you can actually call it, that's quite cool, you can call it the destructured. So if I bring in, I'm hoping that time zone is like not a required field. So first publication date, pass that into the UTC date, and we'll just dump it out as a string for them or not. And hope that worked. Come on. Chop chop. Ooh, title of undefined. Why are you showing as undefined? Title is very much defined. Title is defined, I'm pretty sure. Cannot read property title of undefined. Okay. Let's log out post. Oh. That's my issue. I want the post. And then here I'll do post.uid. And here just do post. That's the issue I've got. What? FA Poost? What? FA Poo Storm? Okay, that's piqued my curiosity now. Right, React icons. What is FA Poo Storm? I was not expecting that. An FA Poo Storm. Everyone's got to have an FA Poo Storm in their life. Okay. Slight deviation aside, we don't want an FA Poo Storm. No one wants an FA Poo Storm. Right, that should now actually be working, I think. Nope. Multiple children were passed a link with href of, but only one child is supported. Is there multiple children going there? Is it logging out here? Here, cool. Slugs. There's one. Which is what we're destructuring. And in here. Okay, let's just do that for the minute. And in here, example blog post. Multiple children were passed to link with href of blog, but only one child is supported. Oh, it can't handle. That's what it's saying. It can't handle multiple children. Oh, with href. So if we get rid of href. But that's going to want href. That's what that's kicking off about. What? Oh, okay. No, so you want href, but it's saying it can only have one link. That's a little bit annoying if you ask me, because I like to have the whole thing. I suppose the easy way we can get around that is move this whole thing into there. Bring that down. No, wait. Don't do that. Just do something like click here to read more. Or just do read more. Read more. ... Like that. Something like that. That should sort it. Nope. Objects are not valid as React children. Found. If you meant to render a collection of children, use an array instead. Oh, okay. So you want to use a 2ISO string on the end of it. Okay, I don't even want that really. I literally just want like this time data zone is generated by the international API, which works best when a locale is also provided. I just want toDate. That's all I want. The toDate function can be used to create a zone date from a string containing an offset of the time zone. Like, this is a very powerful. I just realized I'm like slowly leaning off screen here. This is like a very powerful package, clearly, but like, I don't need everything that it's providing me with, frankly. I just need like a fraction of what it's providing me with, and I just need enough to actually render a date out. Like, I could probably do this in vanilla JavaScript without much issue, but we'll just keep pushing on. We've installed the package now. So not just a toDate. I just want a toDate. Oh, it always returns a plain JS date. Helper functions are providing it. Oh. So am I missing something here? Like, let's just let me just log this out for a minute, because I think I might not even need that package, and I've just kind of gone round in circles for it. It's navigating. Class name, boom, so we get that. And then if we just call like a p tag, and it's in here, and it's just new date, first publication date. Objects are not valid as React children. I hate handling dates in JavaScript. Where's that article I had? I didn't want the poo storm. I didn't mean to bring back the poo storm. Get rid of that. Okay, get rid of that. Handling dates in JavaScript. Such a ball ache into handling dates. So you can create a date, which gives you that. But then the problem is you then have to split out like, you know, to create it actually as a good readable object. To date string, that'd be quite nice. To local date string. To GMT string. Can I just do that? To GMT string. And then I suppose the other thing is I could do that to it and just split it out and just format it how I want to format it. Or do it like this, which is, I think this is the one. Is this the one I installed? No, it's not. I don't want to star on GitHub. I just want to know about installing it and using it. Okay, so why is this better? So you could, okay, so I can just pass it in like, that's a weird, it's 0 indexed a month. That is a little bit weird. But can I pass in a string to it, like a UTC string? Because that's what I'm going to want to pass to it, as a UTC string. One of them. I might just do this vanilla JavaScript, screw it. Nope. Okay, npm uninstall date fnstz. Wait for that to do its thing. I just realised I got a light beam coming straight down the middle of my face. Where is that coming from, that light beam? Is that on the camera? Nope. Trying to block a light beam. That might be coming off the camera. I think that is coming off the camera. Let me just no, because that's staying straight. A little bit of a weird detour. Where is that light beam coming from? Nope. This is weird. This is weird. I am not seeing a light beam off the wall. Or is that just me doing dodgy paint? I think that's just me doing dodgy paint. Look how, oh, what is going on? That is going to really bug me. I need to understand where that's coming from. Maybe it's just the camera seeing the light. Because the light's directly above me. We'll go with that. Instead of me playing with the light for the next hour. What are we at? 1 hour 15. Going strong. Wait for that to build. Oh, compiled successfully. That's not going to work anymore. Get rid of that. So we have a date, as we've established. So I'm going to have to do something like const. I hate working with dates, honestly. Day equals that dot. Oh, can you just call format on that now? Have I just missed something up here? So you can call dot format. So it gives you all of them, but it doesn't say you can call dot format. Oh, here you go, dot format new date. And you can pass in an object. That's quite cool. Let's Google that. JavaScript dates dot format. Here we go, date. Hopefully they've covered it in here. Do I see a format? See a load of other stuff, but I'm not seeing a format. Seeing a lot of gets and a lot of everything else. Nope. Format. 5 matches. Nope, not a thing. Dot. Get date, I want to say. I think it's get date is the one that gets you the day of the week. I can never remember if it's get date or get day. Yeah, get date, cool. Alright, so that's that. We're just going to duplicate it. Month, get month. And this will be get year. Get full year. Cool. Hacky way of doing it. Don't like doing it, but is what it is. What we're going to do about it. Welcome to JavaScript dates. Day. Month. Slash. Year. That should. I should also be able to put this back on here. I'll change the things out in a minute. Slugs. We also need one of them on the ends. Like so. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, we got a date. We got the read more. Hey, and the read more works. And we got a date. Right. So I just want to format. I really want to format that month. I'd rather it basically show like 11th of September 2021. Like that would be a lot nicer, wouldn't it? Format month JavaScript. Get month name from date. Oh, really? Really? I'm not doing it like that. I don't want to do it like that. Ooh. Today.locale string month long. That would be nice. That is very nice if that works. .to local string default month long. Oh. Hey! Fabio copes to the rescue again. 9th of October. Now, I suppose the issue you're going to have is how do you tell the difference between like first, second, third? Hi, Pan. Again. Thank you for coming back. Actually got stuff working today and it's not been broken. Sorry, I don't actually know when you sent that message. I've just been completely zoned out and not realised that you've sent it. I'm sorry, I really have. How can you tell the difference between a fifth date, that's what I'm going to call it, a fifth date, a st date, like a first, second, or a third, or a fourth date? Because obviously, like, I don't really want to have to do some weird logic for that. There's got to be, surely, there's a way of formatting. Don't call me Shirley, someone's going to say. Never seen the film. Know the joke, though. Find, I don't know, what would it be? Format date, maybe? Or date in JavaScript. It's got to be a way, like, find out if date is und in. Oh, what a thing to Google, honestly. How to check whether object is a date? No. String is a date? No, I'm not interested in any of that. What's that called? A suffix, I guess. Find out date suffix in JavaScript. There we go. JavaScript new data ordinal. That's the word I'm looking for, ordinal. See, I don't really want to do that. That's like, no, I just don't want to do that. There's got to be. I refuse to admit that there isn't a better way of doing it. Date ordinal in JavaScript. And I don't really want to use a package for it. I might have to do it, but I don't really want to. It might be the only way. I mean, it's not the end of the world to do that, but like, okay, let me have a look at that date format again on MDM. Oh no, it's not on it, is there? Date.format JavaScript. There we go. This might, hopefully CSS Tricks is going to bow me out on this one. Indicates the start 24 hour. Nope. Maybe they just don't like doing ordinals. Did I mention it anywhere in here? Like, at all? I might just leave it. A little bit annoying. I suppose I'd have to superset it as well, which should be a little bit of a pain. I mean, we'll leave it for now. Got other bigger fish to fry, really, for it. So let's make some styles on this. Import style, styled from styled components. Let's do some styles. Const a postcard container. Great one for me. Oh, that's a point. That is a very good point I just thought of. I need to wrap that in. I need to wrap that in something to get that in the center, because I think I want to have. I haven't really thought about. Oh, actually, no. Should I just list them? I could just list them, to be fair, straight down the page. Or I could have a couple, because they're not going to be massive, so I could do a couple next to each other. Let's see what happens if I wrap these in a component container. I think it's component container. Yeah, it's component container. And then just import that. Nope. Okay. Import component container from. There you go. What does that look like? Yeah, it makes it a little bit more in the center, which is kind of what I after. Although, to be fair, that does the whole thing anyway. So I didn't really need to wrap that in the component container. So anyway, right, what am I thinking for styling this? Let's sort styling this out first before we move on. So we've got the title. I want to do a border left 2 pixels solid var. I think it's orange. I've called it for the orangey, deep orange color. No, I need more than 2 pixels. Let's go with 5. Yeah, that works. A little bit of padding left 1 rem. A bit more. Let's go 2. Yeah, it looks better. And then we'll close in on the title on that. Let me throw a class, also throw a class name on this link. Read more link. Let's just quickly target that out so I can make that bold. I think I have the class weight for that installed. No, I don't. What do I have? Could be 500 maybe? Oh, nope, didn't want to click on that. Surely gotta have the class weight for that somewhere. Font size, font weight. There we go, 600, so it's right. That's why aren't you applying? You are underneath postcard container. You have got that class. Can you not put a class? Oh, I just realised what I've done. Put it onto the p tag and not the link. There we go. That's better. The H2 that we'll target and we'll take the margin off. Getting a little bit better. What else is on there? There's got to be. Oh no, it'll be the p tags. I imagine each side of it having. Yeah. So this is where it's going to get fun. So we'll put a class name on that for date. We'll put a class name on that for description. Basically, I just want to try to bring them a bit closer together, that's all. So we'll take, I think it's margin bottom I want to take off. And then let's just make sure that's doing what I want. Yeah. And then take the description. And take the margin bottom off that. Not margin bottom, margin top. Yeah, something like that. Go back from that. So then what I'm thinking is, what I really need to do, to be fair, is create another blog post. Example blog post 2 is now going to exist. Just so I can see how it sees with 2. So example blog post 2, random keys like that, yeah. Save. Publish. Publish. See how that hopefully now works with 2. Boom, 2. And it ascends in date order, which is fan-dabby dozy to randomly put that. But what I'm kind of thinking is to like grid it in like a so it goes like a Z. So you got like the newest, second newest, third newest, fourth newest. So then I'm thinking to do that. I want to put a container around it, which is best probably to do on this page here. So import import styled from styled components, and we'll call this postcard postcards. We'll just call it equals styled dot div, and we'll do a display grid, maybe grid template. I like doing this now. Repeat auto fit min max 300 pixels. We'll go with 1 on FR, something like that. And then we'll wrap that in that. Not quite what I was after, I'll admit. Just so I can see what's going on. So we've got that there, which definitely isn't what I wanted. I mean, to be fair, I did kind of have ask and count for me. What if we throw a max width on there of say, and then justify content. No, align content. I can never remember which one is. Nope, you really don't want to ask because it's been maxed width. Hang on. Basically, I just want to get him in the center. Get rid of that max width as well. Neither of them are really great, are they? They're not working. Maybe it's better just to go for a flex. And then throw a... I do like... See, I kind of keep wanting to throw a max width on that, but I know that's not going to work. Huh? I suppose because that's then shrinking each item down, but then... See, but then I thought... Oh, because... okay, right, let's take the component container out of that. Don't need it there. I need it out here. Oh, can't resolve what? Oh, wrong directory. Not because you're in pages there. Oh, no. Components. Hey, so that's a bit better. Maybe 400. See what that looks like. Let's just bring it in the gap, though, isn't it? Doesn't really look right, does it? No. Although that is centered, it just doesn't look right. Because in reality, you want that to be centered. Yeah, maybe put a justify item space. Is it? No, no, it's not justify item. Justify content. That just doesn't work. That doesn't. Ah, there we go. Justify items center. That looks better. It looks a bit better anyway. It's not really amazing. I suppose the other option to fix that, I think the issue that's throwing that is, see now I'm kind of tempted just to go for the just don't grid them or anything and just let them list and center them. In which case it'll just be actually, if I got rid of that, what would that look like? Yeah, I need to center them. So we'll just throw a flex on it. Flex. Line item center, I can never remember which one it is. No. Justify content center then. Justify item center. Nope, you didn't want to do it either. Do well. Oh, that's wonderful. Justify, yeah, column makes sense. There we go. Column. Why aren't you lining up? Throw a gap on them. I say 2 rem anyway. Oh, because they're different widths. So we'd need to throw on the actual container. We'd need to throw like a min width of, I don't know, I actually don't really want to put a min width on it, do you? That's a bit naff doing that. Oh, wait. See, now this is as... so that's the actual container, and then in each one, maybe do like an aligned cell. Yeah, see, that doesn't really work, because that just puts at the start. So maybe the easy way out is we just max width at like 800 margin auto, job done. If you do like max width 600 pixels or something, margin auto, boom, job done in the center. But it's not really ideal, that, because what I want is it to be centered, but them all to be like left aligned, so to say. Maybe the easy option then is to left align it in line with that. As I didn't really get it going by yesterday, I didn't really have a design for this, so it's very much just kind of wing it, get it working, and then I can always refine the design at a later date. That's generally the plan. 800 pixels. Oh, why is that bold not applying? That's interesting. Oh, 500, not 600. There we go. The annoying thing is now I can't put a gap on it, which is what I like doing. So I've got to rely on like a margin bottom 2 rem. Maybe. Oh, no, go away. That's padding left, not interested. Oh no, Egypt. Wrong place. Doesn't go there, it goes here. Margin bottom, 2 rem. And then go into here and we'll just bump that up if we need to. Say 4 rem? We'll go with 4 rem. 40 pixels. 1 rem's 10 pixels in this. See, I kind of like that, but then I also like the idea of having having bounce off each other. But then centering them's a bit of a pain because they shift and whatnot with different lengths of descriptions. And I suppose it wouldn't be an issue if you weren't. It wouldn't be an issue if you had no description in there, but because I'm putting a description in there, and I suppose I probably should change that I suppose description works, but you could change it to excerpt maybe, and then you could also use that for your SEO and the social media description, the description tag. I just don't know if I like that or not. I mean, it works, it does the job. It's not very, Oh, I need to change that quickly. Let's change that. Since it is an A tag, interestingly, why have I got a P tag inside of that? Because surely, just thinking, I don't actually need to put a P tag inside of it. Yeah, I don't, and then that gives me what I wanted. But interestingly, can I just change that to an A then for the anchor tag? Yeah, there we go. That's better. It gives me actually the clicker and everything then. Yeah, I'm not sold on this design. That's too wide if you ask me. That's way too wide. But then if you do like really small to get it kind of in the center, that just, that's going to blow out quite easily. I don't know. We'll leave it for the minute. I've got other things to obviously decide to do and come back to it. But with this being centered, this being not centered, doesn't really sit right. To me, it feels like that should be left aligned as well. Especially with that centered as well. This really feels like it needs to be centered. Or carded is the other option, like put onto an actual card. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just not sitting with me. Why is that's got an awful lot of padding on it, like massive amount of gap compared to like the rest of it. That's got like loads, and that's got nothing. Let's just throw some margin top on that to balance it out. Like, why is that so big? That is huge. I suppose that's got margin top. Oh, wait, because I've thrown it on the class. Oops. And apparently they share a class name, which is interesting. Let's do that. There you go. That done? That balanced out? Nope, that has not. Okay, so that's got the margin top, and that's got, yeah. So it balances out a little bit, but like, I suppose because that last one's got margin bottom on it as well. So if I remove that margin bottom just to test it, yeah, that makes it a little bit more equal. So I guess, I don't know if this would work or not. Can I do, I know not in there I wouldn't, I think I'd have to do it in here. Do like last child. And do margin. I feel like this is hacky already. Is that what I'm after? No, I think that's still not going to work. Nah, still got this margin bottom. I really thought that would work. Div last child? Ooh, maybe. That might have just worked. Yeah, it did. Sweet. Still doesn't resolve the design issue. Just, I don't know. Let's try it again, but centering it all. I think it's like that, or is it I can never remember. See, that does that. Might look better, to be fair, if I switch that to, instead of a border top, we make that a border top instead of a border left. Not really. And then put a little bit of padding on it. No, not really. What about if we make them like a card background color var off-white border radius? I think it's like 1 rem I normally use. It's very, very hard to see. Do I? Padding 1 rem, and then have to search for my normal filter. Drop shadow, that's the ticker. Change that to say 0.1 because it's quite low. Okay, maybe a bit more. We'll go back to 2.5. Put more padding maybe. Let's say 4 rem on the top and bottom and 2 rem on the sides. No, have I got that the wrong way? No. Yeah, let's go 2 rem all round. 2 rem. And then, yeah, I'm really clutching at the straws here. Make that into a row. Oh, damn. Line items flex start, and then throw a gap of 2 rem. Loving the 2 rem. No, that's not much better, is it? Need more padding on the side. Let's make it a bigger gap, and then a slightly less harsh shadow, and then make it more padding on the sides. That looks a bit better. It's better than nothing. To me, though, that implies that the whole card should be clickable and not just the read more bit. That's what that implies to me. I'm going to go back to... I'm going to move on after this. I need to move on after this because I'm going to spend forever doing this. But I'm going to move back to this quickly and see what this looks like with it being how it is now. Alright, I'm just going to go with that. Decided, boom, done. We're going with that. That doesn't look completely awful. It looks better than nothing. And approaching the 2 hour mark, so we need to get on with the other goals that I outlined. So blog cards onto the blog page. That is done. Okay, done. Add slices to the blog post type. Okay. So I'm just thinking, if you wanted to like write a blog post, so to say, like here, you'd want to pass in like, well, what would you want? You'd want images, text, normal jazz, but there's probably a better way of doing it, I imagine. Blog post, Prismic. Because like, yeah, here, create a content model for a blog post, because like, you'd want a dynamic, oh yeah, that's it. You want your dynamic zone. So these are all, no, yeah, these are in the dynamic zone, aren't they? Not in the static zone, yeah. Interestingly though, I can't help but think there's got to be a better way of like restructuring the whole thing. For example, like this blog page here, obviously we query in the stuff and we dump it out. Oh, not this one. This one's a bad example, actually. This one is, but like this one here, we obviously do all of this. But I can't help it. We need to do something like this. Yeah, because all we're doing here is we're just dumping this into the slice zone. Where in reality, what I feel like we should be doing is like creating like a single page which gets reused across all of the pages, and you just pass in. Yeah, so basically it's the document that you want. So you create one type, which is like your, I guess almost default type of like your header and your navigation and your, you know, that stuff. I mean, I'm probably thinking into it too much, but that's what it kind of feels like to me we should be doing. Rather than doing it like this. Because now you've got to make sure you do it in the right like bit, so to say. Although I could probably mix sub footer and footer into one, let's be honest. So like here, what do you want? So you want like text field and stuff like that. Let's do it. All right, localhost 9999999. Right, blog post. See, these are all the slice zones that we've currently got. Is there anything else we'd want? We don't need any of that. No need any of that. I suppose you could actually have the navigation sign up form. That might be quite helpful if you want to drop that halfway in. Cool. So then like slice types, I'm just thinking like what would we want? Actually, if we look at the Prismic Slice Machine tutorial. They actually, I think, have a tutorial that kind of covers the kind of blog side of things. Let's say new to Slice Machine. So here you go. So like here. So you want something like that, an image and an image. So you basically want 3. So we want a full width image. We don't really want an image gallery. I'm not bothered about that. Featured image, quote, and text. So yeah, that's basically what I want. So I want text. So obviously that'd be like your straight text. Do I want a quote? I don't really know. I don't really see me quoting many people on here. You could add it because why not? But featured image is obviously something we'll need to add. But I could add that just straight in as like up here in the static zone, because you only have one featured image, don't you? So let's do that quickly. Featured image. Just rename that to featured image. Oh no, not there. There. Like that. And then that's the featured image. I think they've done theirs differently because when you look at their page, they have it kind of like up the like top here. So that's the slice bit, and then yeah, text slice. Yeah, so this works through full width image, and then that'll be a feature. Oh, so they've called their featured image that, but that's not. Yeah, I see what they're saying. Yeah, cool. So for this purposes, for making this, I'm just gonna have what I'm gonna call a text slice, and then a featured, not a featured image, a text and image slice. We'll just make them two. So let's create this text. Okay. Blog post text. Apparently you can't have one word because it has to be Pascal case. Oh, so I could have that. I just didn't Pascal case. Text. Where are you? How come you're not taking me in? Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Repeatable field, rich text, text. Save, unselect all of that. Want that, links, bold. We'll give you lists, code. I don't really want images inside. Allow multiple paragraphs, text, and pre. Tell a lie, you probably want all of it, to be fair. Apart from images, we just won't put images in there. Because then that allows you to put headers in there as well. Yeah, save modal, modal, and push. And then, yeah, so the only other one we'll do is a image text. And that will be split 50-50 between an image and a text. So if we come in here, which they've called featured image, so you got title, headline, link label, and featured image. Interestingly, I want to know if they added them as... Ooh, that's a point. I think they've added them in the non... Yeah, that makes sense, actually, to do it that way. Add it into the non-repeatable zone, because the slice itself is repeatable. If that makes sense. So like here we'll allow multiple paragraphs, and then we'll add an image. Label image. Cool. Save. Yeah, so I'll go back to the text one and change that one about as well. Text. So yeah, the idea is you're not going to repeat it within the same one generally. You're only going to add it once, and then you'll just add multiple paragraphs like within it. Okay. So that's them two. Pretty much enough to build a build a post off that. So let's just quickly flesh out the slices in here. Won't worry about image text to start with. Where's my... Slightly worrying I don't have... Oh, I'm in the wrong folder, that's why. Do well. I need to be in this folder. Text, there we go. Index. Pretty much get rid of all of that. Just have AP tag with slice.primary.text. And it wouldn't even be that, would it? We need it in the... Let me just copy the code in because that'd be easier. Rich text render. Literally that. Easy. Job done. And then this one is going to be slightly more complicated. Because we want it to be a div. See, I always wonder, should it be contained within a section? But I'm not 100% sure. So we'll go with that. And well, I'll style it so that the two of them are next to each other. Where have I done images on this page already? Services, home service, that's got an image in. Just because I can never remember the proper way of doing it. So we'll do that. And then underneath that, we'll grab the text for the image text thingy. When I find it, image text, show code widgets. So the text is just that. Image, we're going to import from, not image, import image from, I think it's next image, yeah. So that'll be slice.primary.image.url is the source. That's not blank, right? So slice.primary.image, and this will be slice.primary.image alt. And then we'll also import styled components. Oh, I can't spell. Okay. And we'll call this const, I don't know, container. Make this nice and easy. Let's do display, flex, direction, row, something like that. And then dot image container. Look at home service quickly. What do I do for that? So looking at this, I haven't really got a method in mind of how I'm gonna kind of style the image. I noticed that they grid it with just a gap, which works. I don't really have a preference though, so sure. To be fair, that might be the better option to do grid because we've only got the two image thingies. So let's try it. Do display grid. We'll do the grid template columns. 1F. Did they 1FR, 1FR? I think they did. Yeah, 1FR column gap, which we'll just do gap of 2 rem. And then we just need to contain the image. Not to be fair, let's just do this because this is a bit easier to do when it comes to responsiveness. I just tried to not write media queries now. 1FR, 1FR. Let's just see what happens. And then image container, we have to give it a position. And I want to give it a height, but I don't really want to give it a width. I'm not sure if that'll let me do that or not. Let's try like 100%, let's see if it works. And that should work for that. So let's try populate some stuff. And let me just also sort out, it's been bugging me. Let me just quickly sort out this Jamstack slider and just push it. Ooh, 2 hours in, going strong. Not my voice, I feel like it's about to break. All right, so let's have a look at example blog post 1. So that's obviously, I need to add them to the types, don't I? I forgot about that. Blog post, edit, image text and text, save the file system. I could actually, thinking about it. I was thinking I could use the header. I might just design a whole new slice for the. I suppose no, I don't need to do that, though. I could just use the ones that's passed in and then like design a component for it. I don't need to make a slice for it. I was thinking about using these for it. But I suppose a lot of the data is already there, so I can just custom make one in there. Custom type share, push that to Prismic. Yeah. It's amazing how much your voice becomes kind of dry and crackly after 2 hours of talking. It's like after this long. Probably should take breaks. I don't see how these people who do gaming streams go on for like 4 hours, like. But I suppose a lot of that's just very intense watching and like feels like it. Just about the powers. But then if I could shoot lightning from my hands, I don't think I'd need to be a web developer. Where we go? In here. Right, so let's quickly populate some stuff in here. Header, that's fine. Subfooter. Right, so here, let's put our footer in. I'm just going to drag this off to another screen just so I can copy and paste stuff off it. What I probably might do is, actually, let's try something out quickly. Discard my changes. I want to try something to make my life even easier if I can. Is go to the footer component, wherever that yay may be. And then like newsletter sign up title, I'm pretty sure we can put a placeholder in there of kind of exactly what we want it to be. And then just, we don't actually ever, nope, that didn't go well. Never mind. That's that idea. I was basically thinking I could put a placeholder in, and then I'd never need to update. I could just constantly drop, move on. But didn't quite go to plan that. Never mind, we'll just copy and paste it in, it's not an issue. So do that. That's the sub one. Button label is sign up. Link label home, navigation link there. Social media name Twitter. Copy link. Paste. Oh, that's actually wrong. That needs to be on that one. That needs to be email. Copy email address. Mail to, paste in, link. That's blog. Cool. Next one, services. And that'll be slash. So slash home services. And then changelog is changelog slash changelog. And then the last one's contact. Slash that contact. So that's that bit done. And then the only other one I want to do here is contact form. Drop that in. Let's get started. description, copy all of that, paste that in there, wait time message or replies within that, and then yeah, cool. Save. So that's all done now. The thing I would like, which is kind of annoying, and I'm sure there's a better way you can go around this, is and this is what's got me thinking, like, I'm creating this repeatable type, and like when I push that, obviously each page creates its off its slices. So like here, like all of the, oh, that's an interesting one. What's going on there? Please tell me that wraps. Oh no, why didn't that wrap? Please wrap. All right, let's quickly view that. Nothing like a good old responsive issue. What would that be? Be on the blog page, yeah, surely. Postcards. Oh, there's no flex wrap. But I thought that would solve. I wouldn't need to put a flex wrap on that to flex wrap it. Oh, there you go. Boom. I thought flex wrap would sort itself out, but apparently not. Kind of annoying that it doesn't like center it for me, but I feel like the only way I'm gonna be able to solve that, which is gonna get incredibly dodgy, is put like a div within the div. And then we center a line. Yeah, like that. That's what I was going for. Oh, that's going to be kind of annoying. And then, so yeah, we use that to center it. And then as a row, I want to say. And then we target the div within. We say that is display flex, flex direction, column, no, row, yeah, row, flex wrap, or flex start. Why is that not? Oh, is it not wide enough for 2? No, that is definitely wide enough for 2. Oh, hello. Oh damn, I'm editing the wrong one. Oh, that's not good. What did I just do? Get rid of that. Undo all of that. I just realized I'm editing the massively editing the wrong component. Oof. Right. So in here, yeah, we've wrapped postcards within a div. We then need to, yeah, so then needs to be within a div. We then need to move that within that to target the bottom one. Right, X direction, row. No. That needs to be column, that does. Postcards there. That should then, basically the idea being that would center the whole thing. Although it's kind of annoying that it doesn't. I assumed that even when I stretch that across 2 screens, it doesn't like go back to being next to each other. Why don't you go back to being next to each other? So get rid of wrap. It never wants to go next to each other again. There we go. Got it next to each other again. But why has that got mass padding on it? So I've got it to there now. And then the whole idea being that when that gets... okay, no. So this does need the flex wrap. No? I was hoping that would do it. So this one needs to flex wrap. You can tell I need to practice way more with this to understand what's going on. Hello, RAM codes. Thanks for stopping by. Boom. There we go. And then center that into the... Nope. It's the other one. The one I can never remember. Justify content. There we go. But then that's the... Yeah, so that's not what I was trying to do. So what I wanted to do was put these in the center, but then align them to the one side. So let's just play around with it in here. That'll be easier. So that's our flex container. That needs to be... So that's our overall flex container, yeah. That's... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, so this is the container. That's the main one, which we use. And then... So that doesn't matter if that's flex start, flex end. It doesn't matter. That's all being aligned. And if we do that, it does that. Surprisingly, I thought this would have so yeah, we remember it. So I don't actually need that one in the middle then. So then that wraps under. Just want that to why won't you do it? Width. I am really clutching at it now. And then that, put a line self on it. Maybe. No, of course not. Nothing's ever as easy as you think. Maybe. Nope. There we go. Of course, as simple as that. Put the width on it. Maybe, should it be min content or should it be max content? No, it should be min content. I don't know how that will play with... Yeah, but that doesn't help, does it? Let's try that quickly in here. What was that? Width, min content. And then we put that to flex start, which aligns it for me, which is what I wanted. The issue is though, when it's on like that wide, I don't want it to be wrapped. I want it to be on two lines together. So then you don't want it to be wrapped, which then gives us some really weird paddings going on. Oh, it's because it's got the margin bottom on that. Damn. Yeah. I'm getting a phone call at the same time. This is fun. Una memento. Well, that's professional, isn't it, to get a good old phone call halfway through. But I think that's probably as good a place as anywhere to leave it anyway. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. I think a couple of people stopped by during the chat, so that's good. Look forward to seeing you next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Didn't achieve as much as I wanted to, But Friday, doing another stream and hopefully actually finish stuff off. So cool. See you again Friday. Wish you a good one. Peace out. Bye.